how to post loan repayments in Nifty Payroll. So you have two ways to do it. The first one, which is very simple, is to use the fixed app, where only what you want to do is to just post the repayments without capturing the details of the loan. I'll show you how to do that. And then the second way is using the loan app, which will let you capture the detail of the loan, can help you to calculate fringe benefit tax, and gives you options whether to post as in a fixed rate per month, or a rate which can vary from month to month. So you'll see all that demonstrated. So let me show you first how to use the fixed app. So the first thing you need to do if you want to use fixed is to come and look for the loan repayment voluntary deduction. Okay, in this case it's not activated. Remember, FVC means it's activated and is available to be used in these apps. So let's go to off, which are the potential FVCs that have not yet been activated. Now you can just come here and type loan and do a search, find, and here is the one we want. Okay, it's a voluntary deduction 2, V2 loan repay. So it's off, we come here, activate. That's how you activate it. It disappears from here, it comes to FVC. If I clear this, we're in FVC, you will see it is here. Okay, so that's the first step. Activate that. And that, remember, is if you want to capture it here. So let's go to the fixed and see we want to give who. Let's take our usual. No, let's give who. Let's give Daniel. Okay, we want to give Daniel a loan. So let me filter for Daniel up here. So I filtered him. He currently doesn't have a loan. So let's say we want to deduct 5,000 from him every month. We come here. You can type V2 to take you there quickly, and you can see loan repay. Now we want to do it from December, and because it's a loan, we know the last repayment. Let's say the last repayment is due in May. Let's say it's a 6-month thing. What did I do? 2025 May. Period 2. Oh, I'm doing 2025. It's 2026. 5,000. Okay. So that error was telling me that my month 2 cannot fall before the month from. I was putting 25 instead of 26. So we are saying 5,000. Now you can put some detail here. So 6 months is 30K, loan of 30K for, let's say, school fees, for instance. Okay, so you can put some details there. So there we are. That's how you would post for somebody. Simple. If you want to deduct 5,000 a month for a set period like this, and you'll show what it is there. So once you've done that, when you process the pay slips, that entry will go in as a voluntary deduction. Let's go to Daniel. It's there. And let's go to reports. Let's open his payslip. And you will see it sits here. Loan repayment, loan of 30K for school fees. All right, 5,000. And it's added to his total voluntary deduction. So that's the first way to do it. The second way you can do it is, excuse me, use this loans app. So let's come here. Take the same guy. So there's already a loan for John Kamau. Now, just to demonstrate what happens when you open these loans, if you want to see the details of this loan of John, you click here on the loan, and it comes and shows you what had been posted for John Kamau. And in this case, so like I said, you can either have fixed repayments, which you would post here, or variable, which is posted here, which allows you to adjust certain amounts like that. So let me post the new one for Daniel. So we come here, we say new loan, Daniel. And then we say organization means it's internal. Remember we said it was 30,000. 30,000. And then I'm going to give an interest rate of 0. Now, when you do that, using straight line method, right? When you do that, it can calculate for you the fringe benefit tax, which is the difference between the prescribed rate and the rate that you've given. There's a taxation that is done on that, which is taxable on the company, not on the individual. So let's say we had said 5,000, so it's 6 months. So 30,000 to be repaid in 6 months. And I want the first month to be December 2025. All right. You can see after I clicked here, it did some calculations. So it's showing you total principal plus interest is 30,000 and the payment is 5,000 because we picked 6. But that's not the end of it. You have to put in the repayments manually down here, either as fixed or variable. These are the things which will now post to the payslip. If you don't put this, even if you've posted this, you've not yet completed. Which is why this portion here shows you total fixed payments, total varying payments, variable payments, and the balance, which is the total, which is the 30K minus whatever payments you have posted, right? In this case, we have not done anything. So if I want to add, I want to use fixed, I can actually just click this button and it will, because I've told it the first month and it knows the amount, it will show that it is 2025 December to 2026 May, 5,000, 6 months, a total of that. And you can see now it's showing you that total fixed repayments are 30K, so there is no balance. Now, when we close this, I didn't put a description, so let me open. We had said school fees. So put something descriptive that will help you. Let's say first term, 2026, so that the person knows what that loan was, right? Something like that. So remember, we are sitting here. So we've given Daniel Pasha that loan. Now, let's go and delete what we had done in the fixed. Let's go to Daniel. Let's delete this loan. I can tick here and click delete. It will tell me twice. So it's gone there. But remember, we've put it here. And oops, so loan. So it has told us from December 2025 to 2026 May, deduct 5,000. So now when we go to the payslips, it will pick that figure again. But this time, it's going to put a little more detail, that description that we had put in the loan. So if I come here, Daniel, let's just look at the payslip so that you'll see what he sees. So loan payment, so it tells you the date the loan was given, the description, and it picks 5,000. So now, every month that it's supposed to pick 5,000, it will pick. Now, instead of, let's go here, instead of posting fixed, right, let's delete. You can come and say, I want variable. Why would you want to do this? The beauty with this is that if somebody comes, and this is very common in this country, somebody will come and say in January, things are very thick, I want to reduce my loan repayment. Let me pay only, let's say 2K in January. So you reduce that. All right. Of course, you'll have to do this before you run that payroll of January 2026. You reduce it, but you can see now the total repayments are 27K. So 27K leaves a balance of 3K. So you need to post that 3K. You come to the bottom of the list and you pick the next month. In our case, it is June, and you can put the balance like that. So it allows you to make an adjustment, of course, before that month has arisen, and then you can make sure that it is recovered either later, or you could even load it on the next month if you wanted. So that's the advantage of using these variable payments if you are flexible about changing repayments for your people. And in the same way, now when you post it, now I'll take you back there because there's something important you need to understand. So I process. Okay, let's go to Daniel. Let's look at his payslip. Nothing has changed. Okay, so now in January, when you post, it will post 2,000 instead of, oh, and I think, let's see, does it show you the loan balance? I think if you wanted, you could show the loan balances. If you come here to payslip options, calculate options, other options, yes, if you wanted to show the loan balance, you can. So you tick there. Let's process. Now this loan balance will only work if you've posted the loan into loans, not if you've posted into fixed. So it shows you the loan balance. 25K is the balance, and this is the name of the loan. So it's showing you what is left. So after you go to January and post the 2K, it will show you 23K as the balance. Now the reason it shows you the figure twice is if this person had multiple loans, you would have the first one plus the second one, and it will all be summed up into one entry. Okay, so I wanted to show you, if you go back to loans, on this home, the loans, let's call it the loan summary, it will show you, so what we are seeing here is two things. This balance is the net that remains of the loan minus all the repayments you have posted. If you have under posted your repayments, what I mean is, let's go and delete that 3,000 of 2026, or even let's put it as 1,000 instead of 3,000. When I close here, you see it's telling me all my repayments, right? Current, past, future, there'll be a balance left of 2,000. So if you see a balance here, it means you've not posted your loan repayments to fully recover the loan. So you need to go and check your repayments, make sure that they're correct. So if in this case we correct it back to 3,000 and we close, see the loan repayments are done. Now this other balance shows you the balance at this month. So if I go to January, remember we did 2,000 in January, so the total varying repayments as at this month is 7,000, and the balance on the loan is that. When you go to February, so it will just keep transferring in this summary what the total is, what has been paid, and what's the balance. What has been paid, and what's the balance. What has been paid, and what's the balance. You can see this figure is changing. So every month you open here, it will show you that. This one, we can see, this is an old loan from 2023. It's fully paid. It was fully paid kitambo sana, right? So that's what this summary gives you. If you're unhappy with anything, just open the loan, and you're able to deal with it. You can also open the varying repayments directly, but I prefer, if you look at, this is valuable if you want to work on several people at the same time. But the better way to do things is just go into the loan itself, check your repayments, make sure everything is fine. Now remember, I talked about Fringe Benefit Tax. I need the, it's long since I've updated. So anyway, once you update these are provided from KRA online. They tell you every month, every quarter, what the rates are, and you can put them here. Once you put them in, you'll be able to calculate your Fringe Benefit Tax schedule. If you need help on that, just let me know. So that has explained how to post your loan in two ways.